pull out the New King James Version. What about, oh, you got to make sure you have the right colors in all your rainbows. Because there's 2 different types of rainbows. Okay, so start times, we all need teachers to be at church by 10 o'clock and 6 o'clock on Thursdays. This way, when the kids start trickling at 10:15 or 6:15, we can be ready for them. So this is kind of changed. So check-in for the big kids, that is upstairs, which is first to middle school. Once the children have their sticker, like, and I know it's hard for like some of the parents that are serving that have kids because the kids are kind of just frolicking, but once we put that sticker on them, they have to go upstairs. And we're starting to build slowly a kids area for them so that they can play with Legos. We already have a Lego table up there. Or they can work on their folder. There's folders, I guess, that they have if they wanted to start that. We're on the lookout for a foosball table. If anybody has any hints on a foosball table. So that will help like create like a little activity area for them. And then a couch, like just a small, like kind of creating like a gathering room for them to like go to. A lounge.
Or where is it?
Like I'm envisioning, and you can tell me if it needs to be an area, a different area. You walk up the stairs, this is the platform. Once you open that door.
Oh, right inside.
Do you think that's a good area? Steve would know more because I don't know about the noise.
It's carpeted there.
So it should be fine? Yes, so once, yeah, that's true. So it's outside and after, probably like maybe, sometimes the lessons might end like 10 minutes sooner. I don't know, I've noticed that in my classes. But the lesson, and then the kids can just have like quiet playtime or chat time. So they could go in that area. Yeah, and quiet. I say quiet, I don't think it'll be quiet.
Would have a problem with the foosball table there?
Yeah, no.
No, they won't have a problem. They'll probably like it too.
Well, that was just saying that, right? Have our space, or does somebody else use that space?
There is a bunch of rooms.
Yeah, so it's our space. There's, you can shove it in the corner.
Okay, so then like where those little cubicles are?
No, the cubicles are right there.
It's better in the hallway.
Oh.
It just gets used, Chip, it just gets used before the service.
And then 10 minutes after, like 10 minutes before the service ends, probably.
At the end of the service.
Yeah.
So when we're taking communion.
Yeah.
No, I'm teasing.
Right.
It's only once a month.
Still, only.
I didn't notice it tonight, today.
I think, yeah, it's good. That's good here.
So once we send them up there, it's important to notice the age gap because you have first graders and 8th graders. So there should always be a teacher up there because you don't want to mix, you know, older kids with younger kids. That's just a big age gap, I think. So it's important to make sure that you get to church on time to help minimize any risk that's there, you know. And then we should head down to worship. So about 10:35, would you say, like for the big kids upstairs? Does that make sense? Like
So
5
after worship is begun?
Or 10:40.
or 10:40? Yeah. So
Wait for them to arrive.
Some people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
because then and should we have a sign that says like let the parents know that the kids are in the worship? Or do you,
Well, now
We usually have people
there are?
out there in the entrance, you know, the ushers or the greeters
Okay.
or the safety guys can communicate that.
Okay, perfect. And then today we actually got to do this, but it was the first Sunday, so middle schoolers stayed in service. They stay in service on the first Sunday of the month, and they'll serve by handing out the elements. How did that work?
That's cool.
Did it work out?
Good today.
It looked like it worked out
You
good.
guys found good, except
we get real elements?
the one kid was
Yeah.
like bloody, so you could do it.
I know, Steve, I think Judah got a bloody nose right before. He was like, Mom, my nose is bleeding.
Can we do real elements now, or are we doing snack packs for the rest of our lives?
I hate those things.
I do too, but it's, now real elements kind of gross me out because you pass that dish and people are like.
Do we have some left?
Yeah, now we've become super aware of germs. Yeah. Before I would have been like, fine.
What do you think,
We
Nancy?
have enough for probably
Two more? We have 2 more communions
Oh, that's not bad.
For what?
idea, actually.
with the snack
I
bag.
like
Oh, 2 more, then that's it?
I
Then we get to be Jeremy.
Yes.
The same kind of.
The kids are gonna be like, "Hey, just in time for winter time." That's neat. What was that?
Until the next pandemic, then we gotta order more stuff.
We got to talk to
Yeah.
the ushers about
What's that? About what?
in the cup. So you're not.
Soggy
Oh, I
cracker.
got you.
Well, separate cup. Two
Yeah,
cups.
okay, like, so you have
okay.
two,
Then people aren't,
Yeah.
because winter is
Big
coming.
rain. I know.
Right.
And that's how you pass stuff.
And
I just picture the
That's a
kids
good
being like,
idea.
here you go.
We had to.
so we'll have to get twice as many cups, but that would be fine.
Okay. Who's gonna put them in the cups? The kids?
Like the ruffles.
With gloves on, yeah, and a mask. Look how clean we've become.
Do they have, okay, great, I like it.
No,
They did good though.
that's Jerry.
They need to make like communion burst.
Hey,
Communion
attached
burst,
them.
so like when you bite into it, the juice pops out.
out of the cracker.
Yeah,
That's
jelly
that is
donut.
sacrilege. Sorry, Carrie, we were like totally taking.
No, you're good. This is fun listening. Okay, back to checkout safety. We can talk about the communion on
In
the,
2 months.
in 2 months. Okay. Checkout safety policy is to not release children until the parent or guardian comes to claim them, and that barcode label is required. So there's challenges for families that have multiple kids in multiple classes. But it's important to make sure kids only leave once the barcode has been shown to match the kid's sticker. There's like little number, or you probably know, there's like the alphabet and the number on there. And teachers are to collect the barcode from the parents once they pick up their last kid. And then the teachers take those barcodes and they bring it to the computer out front. Yes.
You know, it just, sometimes the parents are a little held up.
Mhm.
So it can be a while, is that okay? Sometimes it can be a little while.
Like
till I
15
get
minutes?
everything.
Yeah, it is. It does, it is.
Or sometimes I just bring them in with me and.
Yes.
the parents.
Amen.
No,
sister.
that's, do that, yeah.
Here's what I wanna say, just to
Okay.
kind of reinforce something. Right now, we're small, and so we know a lot of kids, so that's one thing, but we're gonna grow. And so part of putting these policies in place is when visitors come, like we've had visitors lately with kids, and so we wanna communicate that consistency, because if it's a little loosey, it'll be loosey with the wrong people. And when we were at Costa Mesa and Ocean Hills also with Skip, we haven't had this situation here, but, if you have a home that's going through a divorce or a separation, and fathers have come try to kidnap their kids, or people, predators, and when we're in Laguna Beach, predators would come and try to take the kids home with them, and, cause churches are easy prey, and so, I don't wanna put that fear in our community, cause that's not the point. But the point is, if we have these policies in place and we abide by them, then it becomes routine, and then the parents begin to expect it. They'll know that, I need to go get my kid, cause if they think like, I can just hang out for half an hour, then, and my kids, they'll bring my kid to me, then, it reinforces a culture that exposes us to risk, so.
Question, can we like, I'm sorry, can we like maybe like combine them all at the end of the day? Like maybe bring the littler ones up, like you're making like this community room upstairs for the older ones.
I think the
But
little
all
one-
the parents will be picking up all of the same stuff, all of their kids.
Just the 1st through 3rd grade, they'll pick up downstairs. Or should the parents go upstairs to the rooms?
No, I think when you're taking kids upstairs, that's the liability, so it's better to bring the older kids down if you're
Okay.
gonna combine versus the younger kids up.
Yeah, so you'll have to pick up preschool, kinder, and then go to that hallway area where the donuts are.
Yeah.
And,
The parents will know, just whatever it is, if it's consistent and it becomes an expectation, even visitors, like, let me help you, the ushers, that's what they're there for.
okay,
We can talk to the ushers and say, hey, can you help me find this kid's
And I'm gonna be better, actually, starting next Sunday. It's like, I'm gonna leave this room and I'm gonna go with my ticket and get my kids. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. As soon as, I'm not gonna say hello to anybody. I'm gonna be rude. I'm not gonna be rude. I'm gonna say, excuse me, I have to get my children so that the people volunteering their time they can go. Like, cause then you're kind of held captive there until, and it is a small church where a lot of the parents are serving
Yeah.
too. So like, we just have to go and get them immediately.
I
Like,
think it just needs to be reinforced. You need to keep saying, you know, this is when the kids need to be picked up immediately after service.
could you say it?
Sometimes people want,
Yeah, if
you know,
you- if you-
ministry, they're getting prayer, let's say. Well,
Mhm.
the teacher would probably gladly wait for 10 minutes if they knew that parents were receiving ministry. But I think if you communicate and keep
Yeah.
communicating.
And we can make it part of the announcements, you know, just so it gets reinforced, hey, we love our kids, we're growing, and because we're growing, we've implemented some new policies, and, you know,
Okay.
yeah, we can do that. We can just say, you know, if you don't get your kid, Carrie's gonna be really upset.
No.
You're gonna go home with somebody and you don't do that.
I won't be upset. I'm the one that leaves my kid. Right. I'm
We're
like,
gonna jack your kid up on sugar.
yeah, we're gonna just keep feeding them little communion cups
We're
of
giving
grape juice.
10 minutes after, we give everyone a cup of coffee.
Hey.
Espressos.
Every 5 minutes they get a new one.
Yeah.
Everything. Okay, so we'll come back to the curriculum. That will last, but we have the start of a teacher's check-in area. It's in the pre-K kinder room, and it's gonna have your lanyards. It'll have the schedule, and it will have like a little area where you can put what supplies you need for your room. And the lanyards should be ready by next week. And that's gonna be like, make sure you always wear it when you're teaching. And
Where is it gonna be located in the preschool?
what was that?
Where will it be located?
In the,
In one of the cubbies?
oh no, it's just gonna be on the wall.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, so like, you know where there's the coffee?
yeah, yeah.
Right
Oh,
there.
yeah.
So it'll be, the schedule's there for September and October, so check it out, because that's the schedule that we have. And if you can't,
Now, one thing that may change,
Mhm.
with there's someone that's leased the upstairs left-hand side of the building. And so they may try to tell us we can't use the stairwell or that area anymore, so we just gotta be ready for that.
They can't though, cause if you're exiting,
Yeah, I
they
know.
have to have
I'm gonna
the-
tell them that they
Yeah, it's
cannot,
a
we
fire
have the
safety.
fire safety thing.
Yeah.
But they could say that we can't use the area downstairs for church.
Oh,
Yeah,
Gotcha.
so we have to be ready
oh,
for.
what part is that?
I mean, outside?
Yeah, the downstairs, what we
On the
did
shelf,
with the
where the
table.
kids-
Oh, and then, but then the kids could walk up the stairs and go to their room.
Well, they have to go up the other stairwell, which is kind of what we
Oh.
put in our plan. Yeah.
Okay, we can change it. There's room out front.
They need to let us use both stairs though, from
Yeah,
a
they
fire
do.
safety
Yeah.
standpoint, that's
It
the
is.
fire, like.
It's a wedding company that leased it, so I'm gonna try to build a bridge with them. You know, the eyelashes are next door to us, I can't really build a bridge there. But,
Eyelashes?
yeah, it's
Roxy
only
might
eyelash.
be able to.
Roxy can do it.
Ooh.
Next door.
What's going on
There's an
here?
eyelash company that,
There's an eyelash and a wedding?
it's better than the CBD company that,
CBD.
Oh, my.
no, it's a wedding company now.
I just remembered my computer only has a certain amount of time, so we're gonna move into the curriculum. Okay, so we have, this new curriculum is called, it's by Answers in Genesis, yeah, it's called My Answers by Answers in Genesis, Answers Bible Curriculum, and that is Ken Ham. And the-
So good.
it's so good, I love it, I really do.
Well, it's just been all of our lives.
I know. So I'm gonna email you the website and the login info and the password. But I'll show you real quick how easy it is. So you will go to the website and you'll go to my account, and it won't say Carrie Esselman anymore once I fix that. But it's called VBS Digital. No, it's not. It's called ABC Digital. So, and I'll have instructions emailed out with that. And once you click on that, why is it telling me? how that,
There you go. Oh, it says it can't be.
Wi-Fi disconnected.
Oh, there it is.
oh, it's back. Okay, so it brings up everything from preschool until 8th grade, all here. And say you are and I'm gonna say this for preschool and pre-K to 6, it's the same exact curriculum. I had to split it into 2 different classes because of the age groups, but they're learning the same the same age
Lesson.
level lesson, yeah. So if you were to click on the pre-K kinder, it's gonna bring you scroll down a little bit, it's gonna bring you to the lesson by each week. So if you have to sub for a teacher, it's really easy to get. And you just click on your day. So we'll click on the 4th.
That's today.
That's today. We didn't teach it though, but we could have. Not actually.
Do they hop around and do topical studies, or do they go systematically?
They go through the Bible or?
They go through the Bible.
I mean, is it, are you working your way down through the Bible?
I
or
guess
do they
not.
just-
When I read it said chronologically, but when I open this lesson, it's on Psalms. What they will do is do Psalms for like 10 lessons. This one memory verse will be your memory verse for like 10 lessons. And it's the same memory verse for everybody, from pre-K all the way to 8th grade. So in here, they have the overview of what your lesson is going to be. And then they have a prepare section, and that is all the buttons off to the side. So it looks like a lot, but everything that's in the prepare, see how it says come on in on the prepare on the right-hand side? But then you could also just click the hyperlink and just bring you to the come on in section. So like, you don't have to, you can go through each little button, or you can just do the prepare. I hope that's not overwhelming. And then as you look through, it's very similar to the Sunday school one, the kids in Sunday school. So you'll choose a game, you have your lesson time, and you'll have review questions, story time. Oh, this is cute. And I did this on, I don't know, last Sunday. I wanted to see how the kids liked it. There's this Justin and Jesse, and it kind of brings like an application to the Bible story. So the kids got to hear a story about Justin and Jesse, and then it will be Justin and Jesse like throughout the whole Bible, throughout the whole Sunday school. So you can end the class with doing like,
The application?
yeah, with the kids putting it to real life. Everybody have their memory. And then you could do song time, but it depends how much time you have in class. And then off to the left is everything that you could print out, but you don't have to do everything. As the teacher, you can pick and choose what you want to do.
The left bottom or the left top?
Down here, the resources.
Resource.
These are also
PDFs.
in this side, on the overview side. So you can click on any of the hyperlinks. But it depends, once you get used to the software, you might just want to say, hey, I want to come over and I want to print out this binoculars over here, because I know that's a craft. I just want to print out the craft stuff. Don't
That's a lot of stuff.
print, yeah, you can cut back. There's a lot of choices, yeah, for you to look at. The other thing is over here in the overview, this is for you, the teacher. And this is my favorite part. It's like, I don't know if I would call it devotional, but it's what you can come in and do. You'll look at the memory verse. It'll give you a prepare to share, which gives you the scriptural background of what you're going to teach. But also, if you scroll down, it gives you the historical background in apologetics. I don't know. I think that.
Even the little ones, huh?
Well, this is for you, the teacher. So this is what the teacher will go in and do and learn about what they're about to teach.
Wow. Thorough.
I don't know. I think that's really awesome because sometimes it's like,
We're in the school too.
yeah, you're, yep, exactly. So then you come here and you can just, so if you wanted to come in and be like, what am I going to do? You would click the prepare button. That looks overwhelming. Then you can just go and click the come on in. So pick one thing from the come on in. You know you have a memory verse, right? And I think I want to print these and put them on each schoolroom, like in the schoolroom, and then switch them out so that they're already on the walls. And then the kids can start memorizing them, and then you can pick a game for the memory verse. Then here's the main lesson, studying God's Word. Lesson time, prayer. The story time is the Justin and Jesse, and this is for the 2 rooms downstairs. You wouldn't do it for the rooms upstairs. And then song time and prayer.
So the story time is the application or no?
Yeah, like for the little kids, like Jesse, because it's like younger.
Very little.
Yeah,
That's the only way they're gonna get it.
I think so. They had all these,
It helps.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then they have all these other things you can add to your lesson. So if you want to do older kids, we'll do an older kid one, which is kind of great to do, because they have something in here, ABC. Is this overwhelming, or does this seem okay?
We're gonna find out. A lot of choices.
Okay, let's pick a big kid. We'll do 6 to 8. So they have a lesson, and there's a similar, not as many crafts, but they have games. So you have the overview for the teacher, you have the prepare for your lesson, they have the memory verse, lesson review. So theirs is more like questions, and then you can play games like the Bible standoff, and they give you everything to print out. Another thing they have in here for the big kids is video clips. And they also have a PDF. So if you wanted to do a PowerPoint presentation, you could just do that also for the bigger kids. And I think they do this for Chip's grade level too, upstairs. I'm pretty sure they do. It's opening. Because we have a TV up there, right?
Yes.
No?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
So will every teacher have a computer?
You don't have to bring your computer.
Okay, you could just
Work
work
on
on
it
it
at home.
ahead of time.
Yeah, work on it at home. And my plan is,
Unless you wanna bring it.
oh, no.
You don't wanna show up early. Work on it at home.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm saying if you wanna bring your computer to plug into the TV, because any of the TVs
Oh,
will work.
to do the TV thing.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Wanted to remember.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You could probably-
should do that with a if you brought a
Do
laptop.
all the TVs have
It
Apple
would be a
TV
tech-
for AirPlay?
Or HDMI too.
HDMI?
Yeah.
You can get a Unilac vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the PowerPoint for the older kids. I'm not gonna hit play, but you could just do your whole lesson off of this.
Wow. That's kind
And then at the end it has, so then I like how it points out these words, definitions, to make sure the kids understand it. And then here, you can start asking the big kids these questions. And it's good to ask them these questions so that when they're asked questions, they know, they have the words to like
Explain.
explain. Yeah.
Well, it was good on Friday night when Jared was asking them the questions, you know, and
Okay.
they were responding.
Yeah.
Because you wanna make sure that the way they respond is that they have a clear picture.
Right. Yeah.
So they can explain it to somebody else.
Exactly. And then there's games in here. And then if that lesson ends early, the kids can go and play foosball or Legos. And I noticed there's a bunch of other games up there, like checkers. We could probably, but I don't know, does your lesson run right to the end, Chip, for the bigger kids? No, you have, you got some time, okay.
So the teachers, when they go, when their kids go in with that extra time, if any of their kids are going, then that teacher needs to go as well. How does that gonna work out?
Oh, like upstairs?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the teachers, like, if they're ready, they can let the kids go. Maybe we'll have to figure out which area, but I'm envisioning it then, that open area.
Mhm.
The teacher would go
The
Yeah.
teacher-
downstairs with the kids.
No, they're gonna be upstairs still.
So then when the parents come, how do they know the kid? Do the
Well, when the
parents know
teacher's
that?
like ready to bring them downstairs, they'll bring them down. And I'm saying like the last 10 minutes, like my lessons always end, and this is for the little kids downstairs, like I have like 10 minutes usually by the time I'm done with my lesson. So then like we'll play Wolf Wolf, or I don't know, some people might know what that game is.
Yeah.
It's like a little, or like Simon Says, we'll play some like structured games. That's downstairs. But upstairs, the kids could go in that like community area upstairs where the Legos are, there's gonna be a foosball table and like a little couch area, and they could go in there. And I wanted to put like a prayer wall too, and they could either like put stuff on the prayer wall, like answered prayers or prayers if they need. Or they could go play foosball, they could build Legos.
But it's important that if you have 5 kids, all of them are going with you into that room. It's not-
Yeah, it's like
you
that.
have your kids all over the place.
No, they have to stay in that like little, yeah, they have to stay in that area,
Okay.
and then the teacher will be with them.
Okay.
Maybe they have to go to the bathroom, whatever they have to do like that last 10 minutes. And 10 minutes is a long time
Yeah.
when you have kids.
Uh-huh.
When you have to corral them. And then when service is done, you, I guess, bring them downstairs? Is
So
that,
we are bringing them downstairs?
I don't- I don't know. At once, what happens, like, I know Stephanie would have them line up, right? Or what do we do? What's currently going on?
You know, I just kind of play it by ear.
Some of the kids just leave.
You know, I see-
Oh, yeah, they can't leave anymore.
We have to stop that.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
well, sometimes like today, I look downstairs and I see some parents.
Mingling.
So then I bring, you know, I let them know, and everybody has to know that.
Anywhere you want.
I lean more to the right usually, but I will conform.
Come on in.
So then they should stay up there, and then what, service is done at 12:30?
12
Yeah.
o'clock.
12 o'clock? Oh, it's not.
We never know.
We never know.
So you might as well have to stay.
So, yeah, I do. By the time I get my kids.
Me.
It's my job. I need to stand in the back like I used to though.
So maybe at 12:10, bring them,
I try to
12:10?
finish by noon at the latest. I usually try to finish by 1:45.
Okay, then at 12 o'clock, start bringing them down, because it takes time, once it ends here,
Yeah.
parents
But
get
as
up.
we grow, I mean, I'm not comfortable bringing
No,
12 kids
I have to
down.
be more.
Then the parents could go up there, and then the parents would have,
We can make a shift.
It's
Oh.
just on Thursday nights, sometimes it's like 15, and we're like, oh my gosh, this is so long.
yeah, Thursday night is a whole nother beast, that's in here.
Yeah,
That's
so
in
we
here.
have to.
Now is the time to voice that.
It's so hard, guys, I'm sorry to complain.
No,
No,
don't
don't.
complain.
You're not.
It's really rough.
It's like
It's
Thursday-
right.
Thursday-
It's right.
Don't be
Thursday
sorry.
after school one day.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't listen
And
after.
she's been.
So if we're gonna do Q&A, whatever we do, we gotta do it before 8. So at 8 o'clock is the.
We gotta plan the Q&A.
All
And
right.
those boys, like, there's like six to eight of them in the classroom, in that little room, like, just gets.
Your rewards are, your rewards are
You know,
great.
Jesus
Evan.
made a cord of a whip of cords at one
Just
point.
wait. Just wait something,
Our cat
yeah. Maybe
agrees
something
with
for
us.
dinner.
All right.
Joe Dyer had a board
Bring
and
them
was making
upstairs
a
in
crap
the
out of it.
Okay, so that's, yeah. So for Sundays, we'll just, can we leave the kids where they are, and then the parents come up to get them? Like, I don't know what the downside of, like, currently, what I observe is that they're taken from upstairs, brought downstairs, and then have to stand in that area and wait for the parents,
What area?
by the donuts. Can we leave them in their room upstairs and just have the parents walk up and get their kids?
You know what, then it takes longer.
Okay,
We can't get
I'm
kids
sorry.
by
What
the
we
You
have
can't
to
take them
do,
down
what
to the
we're trying to do is
donuts.
build a culture.
Yeah.
So it's gonna take reinforcement. We'll make announcements. Hey, parents, go get your kids. You know, that sort of thing. Preacher, you're too long.
okay,
You know,
yeah.
I like teaching, but if I felt like I leave that classroom with all those kids, I started having anxiety.
Then you're
because I'm
yelling at them.
Responsible for all of them,
Yeah, then you're like, stay still.
I'd rather stay put and get on the parents that are late.
Okay.
Next week, you know,
Yes, there you go, yes.
ask me, you know.
And then we can announce next week, say, hey, the teachers volunteer their lovely time.
Yes,
Please grab your kids and then come back to the sanctuary,
yes.
right?
Stop, that's opposite.
I'm speaking to myself too.
That's better.
I will get my children checked.
Here's another option.
Yes.
Just march your class and sit in that row.
But yeah, that would be nice. I think, but there's,
Oh, that's not
Yeah.
bad.
Oh.
Now that would be
Going in the
comfortable,
back
I would be
Whatever, back
comfortable with
rows,
that.
yeah.
wait,
We used
march
to do
them?
that in the Free Methodist Church when I was a kid. We
Say
had
that
to
again.
quiet when we came in.
I mean, I'm assuming that it's over.
Well, yeah,
I
they
guess
do.
when they start coming in, that would be your sign.
But then you have to make sure they don't run away. You have to make sure they're not gonna run.
Yeah, but.
Well, just
I'm
like,
not-
just like we bring them in for
O'clock.
worship, right? It would be like
Here
we
come
bring
the
them
Come
in.
in
kids.
at 12 to
It's
12:05, they'll
8
start to come up.
Oh, then you bring them in this area.
Yeah, maybe right where where.
And you guys all guard them.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, so what are we doing?
Maybe we'll give them paper airplanes and they just say, don't throw them.
I mean, I think at this stage that could work. If we grow though, that's gonna be hard.
You see
It's
that
better to
you
leave
grow.
them in the classroom.
I think so too, because then like, I already can see it. Like, you're bringing a kid down, and one kid's like, there's a donut. Then another kid's, I'm going to the bathroom. Then there's another, like, then they suddenly have all those
Distractions.
wants. There's mom. Mom,
Or
come and
there's
get me!
my dad, I'm gonna go home with my dad, and dad and mom aren't together, and it
You have more
Yeah.
control in the classroom.
then we gotta get
Yeah.
You just need to
Patrick
be,
The parents just need to,
Sam,
yeah.
Sam's gotta get involved, and then,
it's too bad we
Chip's
didn't
gonna
have
start
something
swinging
that
his
would
gun.
start buzzing or blinking as a parent, you know, like, oh.
On the screen. Get your kids.
There you go.
Yes, we could put a big thing that says, grab your kids, unless you're being ministered to. And then we'll just be aware.
Reminder, because I know you get distracted, you start talking and.
And not all the
we
parents,
value our kids,
yeah.
so we have to change the culture to value the kids. Let's do that.
Which means what?
So sometimes I think like if the kids are still upstairs after service, the parents are downstairs at the bottom of the stairs, they're waiting for the kids to come down.
Mhm.
So maybe there should be someone, yeah, tell.
To go up and get 'em.
They don't know that they're supposed
So we'll
to
put a
go.
sign.
Ask the ushers, maybe
Oh,
we'll make that a part of the usher.
Okay.
And
Get the-
that's it.
You could also announce like atomic block of instruction starts
have
at
one.
12:05. Get your kids before the class.
I think after Holman blesses, says his blessings, it could be very, easy for him to say, now please go get your.
Yeah,
kids."
we-
Because that's gonna be-
We had a small church, like smaller than this, and that's what the pastor would say. He'd say, grab your kids and then come on back, because it's, yeah, come on back with your,
It's
and I never took offense to that. I also didn't have kids at the time, but
And have to do that.
I had Judah. He was a baby. He was always with me. Okay, so we have a teacher's check-in area by next Sunday is going to be first floor where the coffee is. So you can grab your coffee, grab your lanyard, and
That's where the donuts are. No?
nope.
Okay, it's in,
Where you teach? What room, Nancy? That room.
oh, in the lobby, one on the left?
Yeah, there's another coffee pot, yeah. Maybe we'll make it special for just the teachers. We'll have some treats there. We'll spiffy it up for the teachers. And then grab your lanyard, because you should always have one on so that the parents can
Your battery's
recognize.
burning
So
low.
parents are gonna check in at that border room.
It says you
No,
might
the-
wanna plug in your PC.
I know my battery's gone. It's okay, we're all done with this. And then if you have questions on this
So
curriculum,
the parents aren't gonna come to where the donuts are after this?
so nothing's changing with check-in for the parents. But the teachers are gonna have like a little area where they come and get their lanyard,
Okay, oh, okay.
and they can check the schedule, and they can put supplies
And that's where
that they may
coffee
need.
is.
And then the teachers go on, I'm upstairs, so I go on upstairs.
Then you go on upstairs and wait for your kids. And we're gonna start sending them up, like my kids come about 10 o'clock, so at like 10:10, I'm gonna just start sending my kids upstairs. So, or 10:15, once I know a teacher's up there, because once again, like we have a first grader mixed in with like an eighth grader, like there should just be supervision, not at all times, that's all. So that nothing crazy happens. And that they're not knocking all the books down and, just a little super. And probably we'll close those doors, like the classroom doors, and then they could just play Legos quietly, I say quietly, but, and foosball.
Foosball quiet is.
And they just, yeah, that's not, but they just like to socialize, I think. They like to be able to come and see each other, just like we do, right? We come and we get excited and we see someone we know, and then we get to worship God, and then, Sundays are fun days. They like the same thing. So, switching days. So that will be by the coffee pot downstairs for the teachers area, where you get your lanyard. The schedule's there. So if you can check it, if there's any changes, what you do is you try to change it yourself, try to find somebody, and you switch. So don't just take somebody's day, or make sure you're switching so that you're not doing 2 Sundays in a row or 3 Sundays. Like, make sure you switch with somebody. And if you can't and you're having trouble, then let me know, and then I'll help find somebody. Because we don't want someone in the Sunday room like 5 Sundays in a row, because then they're not, yeah. So once we start getting more people, and we are really down a lot too. Like Brandon used to do every Sunday. Darla's gone, and she used to do 2 Sundays, and now Patricia's gone. So like, we're down 3 people, but we're down a lot. But I think something amazing is coming out of it. Like Matt's going to be teaching. Randy volunteered to teach middle schoolers. We talked. He's going to be filling in. And Steve Pasco, yeah, is going to be filling in. So that we'll have like a really good rooted ministry for the big kids.
Teaching whip making.
Whip making. Randy, you're going to be great at it. I think it's going to be good. Like, and it's only one. You're not even on in September or October, so.
Learn the bongos.
Yeah, they would love that. Anything. Bring your guitar.
Carrie, did you already say that if we can't make it and we need to switch out with somebody, we just don't have to contact you as long as that person knows we're switching?
Yes, so figure out the logistics of it and then let me know. You can mark it on that board up there or send me an email.
Okay.
You'll see it when you guys walk out. It's really just a piece of paper.
Okay.
I'll show you it.
Okay.
And
You're still gonna send us what you just sent us through the email, like all of September, where
Mhm.
we are.
Yep.
In October.
Yes.
You'll
And
still
that's what
send
yep.
So we do know ahead of
Yes.
time which, okay, so
Mhm.
we're pretty much gonna stick to like the second, like if you got
Yeah.
that or no?
I know Steve had it worked out really well. It's like the first Sunday, second Sunday, but Danielle's jumping in for a couple months, so I'm taking the days that she's available to do and putting her where she's available, and so that kind of it doesn't mess it up, but it kind of it moves people like around a little bit. So September and October and maybe November are going to be like a little shuffled, and then we'll get back to like the first, the second.
Okay.
And Yvonne Flores, Ezekiel's mom, she wants to jump in and teach too, which is great. So she's gonna, when she fills out that paperwork, she'll be in. So we're starting to get more.
Billy in that.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you're good.
What about high school, age 14?
I think they come in the sanctuary, yeah.
Labor Day.
And now,
In the
Always.
sanctuary?
Mhm.
Okay, all right.
yeah, the middle school is like 13.
So only up to middle school?
Mhm.
Okay.
And then on the first Sunday, they're down in here, like they were today. The middle schoolers were serving. And then this was gonna be fun. A reward system, I just have to build it. Maybe. So each kid can earn a ping pong ball. So we're collecting ping pong balls, and it's like gonna be this tall, rectangular, plexiglass clear, and they all fill it up. And it's for every time they bring their Bible, they complete at the take-home sheet, which is in here. And I'm gonna have that printed out for each of the classroom. It's a take-home sheet that they go home, and the whole family will be learning the same. They'll have all the same related questions for their age group, and they bring that back. They can get a ping pong ball, and or if it's their first time coming, they get to put a ping pong ball in, and it's a community one. So at the end, once it's filled, and it's got to be really big.
Party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that a good idea?
I was
I thought-
when I was a kid.
I know.
I love
Yeah,
that.
she's going in. Yeah, Roxy.
We
was
can
a
add-
party girl.
Well, your kid's gonna be filling that up a lot. I said your kid is gonna be filling that up every time.
Fresh versions.
Bring Bible. So it's bring Bible, complete the take-home sheet, bring a friend, or if it's their first time coming. We could, well,
I got another one.
Yes.
Do, like, say your memory verse.
that's what Randy was just saying. So yeah, we'll add that in.
I missed it. Oh, I did that this morning. Clean the lights.
Memory verse. And, I mean, even if they memorize, because that memory verse is going to be the same one for a bunch of lessons, if they memorize one of their verses that they learned that weekend, like it could be any memorized verse that related to what they're doing.
Yeah.
Jesus wept.
One of my kids would pick a really tiny one. My word.
Use a small ping pong ball for that.
Marble. You get a marble.
Memory verse. Okay, we'll add that. So once that's built, that will be up there. And then,
What verse is Jesus wept?
John 11.
Oh, nice one.
there we go. Then they could get the full-size ping pong ball. Bathroom and changing diapers. We don't really have too much changing diapers, but
We will.
we will. Yeah.
Yeah.
Changing diapers.
Nikki's finding out if this is a boy or a girl today.
Oh.
We're having another baby.
Are you serious? Oh.
Congratulations.
Randy, you're the man. You're the man.
Somebody put a button on this stuff.
Twin girls.
Oh, that
Well,
would be so
it could be
awesome.
triggers, you know, 'cause the older you get, the more eggs you pump out.
Yeah?
That's right.
There's so many babies. I love it.
Wow. What month?
You know, we're either gonna grow the
My
church
kids
through
are watching
evangelism
Oswald,
or
so
just
focus on
babies?
that.
When is the baby coming, April?
Born
Coming
in
out
the-
now?
born
Did he
in
say,
the-
I don't know?
She thinks she's been kind of nauseous for a couple months.
Oh, wow,
Yeah, so
so,
it could be sooner.
Well, I
Oh,
know this
wow.
was
I
a
love it.
primitive church, but man,
yeah.
trying to catch up with the Esselmans.
No, I think they got a
We've
lot.
got ping pong balls for the
That's
adults, so they
right.
get pregnant and stick one in.
I'm a 7-year gap.
We were gonna wait, but.
Oh.
So we
Don't feel
also.
the pressure.
Wait,
Now we gotta-
I would be like, I would just have a heart attack. I love it. Come on, everybody. Let's all just go one more round.
All right, Chip and Nancy, we're just making.
Yeah.
Hey, Abraham and
Don't
Sarah
laugh,
can do
don't
it.
laugh, Nancy.
Abraham and Sarah did it.
You got another 40 years to have kids.
Actually, Colin.
Oh my goodness, Randy, that's so exciting. That's so sick. Okay, so back to changing diapers. Only with the parent's permission can you change their diaper, and you must have another staff member present. Is that a good rule?
It's all
Yeah.
good.
I think so, like, they can just stay there.
Yeah, just like, it's as we grow, right? So, 2 people required for the diaper change. Okay, yeah, staff member. Otherwise, make sure to have just get the parent to change their diaper. So if they give you permission to change the diaper, then make sure just grab somebody from another room or an
I'm
usher.
not changing any diapers in my kids' room.
Oh, I'm
Just-
sure,
They don't-
yeah.
Just someone present.
Here, usually.
Yeah.
Just stand there.
Yeah.
Watch, yeah.
And
So
most
that's
parents
why the-
don't mind coming and changing their kid's diaper. I always just said grab me.
So we
Uh,
do have the ability through Easy Worship to put up something on the screen.
Okay.
You know, that says like.
Ah,
Your baby's diaper needs to be changed.
like their number, give their
Yeah,
code.
like so and so go to. You know, wherever. It'll go right up there. It's like in the corner. It's
We
like
would
what
all
they
laugh
do,
'cause we're
you
so
know, churches
small, we
right
know
now,
each
like,
other.
You gotta train people to be looking in the corner.
Yeah, well,
She's just funny.
Blowout.
yeah.
Blowout.
Oh,
Oh,
But the other thing is we can text them on their phone.
yeah.
That's the
So-
other
Hazardous baby.
So as like somebody goes and takes a baby in the nursery room, that room, and the parent leaves, just grab their cell phone number
thing. Yeah.
and ask them like, what do you prefer? Me.
Or like even grab like a usher or and be like, hey, give this parent.
Yeah.
Right.
That's usually what we do.
Yeah.
Send somebody in to liaison.
So do we not want to change diapers then?
I really don't want to.
Yeah. Okay. So if you don't want to change the diaper, make sure.
Not
I don't know of
changing
many
any
churches
diapers.
that change diapers.
I don't know
feel
if
like
I've
They
ever
do.
had- I don't know if I've ever had to.
I've had to.
Really?
Mm.
Like, would you
Well,
I think that this is like the line
It's
that
one
you
thing when
just,
it's
like,
your own.
It is so different when it's your own.
Well, COVID policies.
Oh, COVID policy, no changing
Well,
diapers.
and, like sanitary, right? Like you.
I didn't know that was one of the ways to get COVID.
It is now. And then in preschool age, so currently preschoolers, they come out the room and they just go to the bathroom. So just assist them from the doorway
From experience.
and don't go into the room and shut the door with the child alone. I know it's obvious, but sometimes, you know, when you, otherwise make sure to have that parent's phone number and then they can help assist them. If they're like learning how to go to the bathroom, just get the parent, because obviously you're gonna have to need to go in, help them pull up and do all that. So don't ever just like be by yourself and shut the door.
You have the door open,
Mhm.
you have the usher, just so that they can testify that.
Yes.
They're not being
Yes. Okay, so we're almost there. I told Chip that I was only gonna go 30 minutes. I might have gone over. Where is he? He's leaving. Okay. You're all naughty. Okay, rules and discipline. Firm boundaries with love, positive reinforcement, and refer to the reward system. So 2 things to go over quickly that we have left, I think, is Thursday night Bible study and then upcoming events. Thursday night Bible study, we are going to do kids go in and they worship with their parents. Once done, they go to class. Lessons should be like 15, 20 minutes long because the kids are tired, antsy from school all day. And we're in the process of getting an actual curriculum. So they offer a Thursday midweek curriculum and through the Answers of Genesis. So then you'll have the day, whatever Thursday falls on, you would select that instead of selecting Sunday. And we need more volunteers. Right now, it's Stephanie does the bulk of it, and then you guys. And then Patty does like every Thursday. And Steve, yeah. You do one, and then Stephanie does the big kids, and then Patty does all 4. And I talked to Patty, she doesn't really want to do that, but she'll do it. Like, she didn't say she didn't want to do it. Let me rephrase that. She doesn't mind doing it, but if we found somebody else to come and help. So I'm going to help do one of the Thursdays, and then just as we, just know that that's a need for one Thursday a month. Sometimes there's 5 Thursdays, but. And then upcoming events. We would like to do October Harvest Festival on Friday, October 28th. And we just need a bunch of volunteers. There's going to be trunk or treating, face painting, pumpkin
Do it in the
painting,
back here. Yeah.
and crafts, corn on the cob, eating contests.
Oh, yeah.
And we thought Friday would be a good night so that you're not doing Friday youth group and then doing this on Saturday. It's kind of just like combine, yeah, then you're not here too. And then there would be a worship and message from Holland and Adrian. Is that okay? And so we can talk about that in the planning meeting more for in October, first week. And then so after your kids are done and they left the room, you're gonna just vacuum the floor. You can move the tables and chairs over and do a good vacuum. And there's a vacuum upstairs, right, Steve, now?
There is the commercial one, but,
Oh.
Felina's gonna donate our vacuum, which is more like the one that we have downstairs.
Okay.
I just keep getting the break.
Oh, okay, so we'll have a vacuum upstairs, downstairs. And then I'm gonna get better at it, but I'm gonna make sure there's cups and water jugs. For the little kids, they definitely need that. What about the big kids? Cups and water jugs upstairs?
They don't usually ask for it.
They have a little more tolerance. They're good. Okay, so downstairs there'll definitely be a water jug in each of the rooms, and like animal crackers. I'm trying to think if you guys can think of another snack other than animal crackers and the fish that little kids can have. Let me know. Pretzels?
Mandarins.
Oh, like oranges?
Grapes are good ones. Yeah, grapes.
Cuties, yeah.
Grapes would be bad, right? Choke hazard.
Cut in half.
I know.
You can't eat grapes right now.
Oh no, the big kids can. I'm thinking the baby room. Allergies. Okay. Yes. I know.
Right, yeah.
I'll have to look. Oh, and another fun thing that I thought would be is to get all the kids' birthdays, and then I was thinking of asking Jackie to do this, so it makes me sad. But I want to get all the kids' birthdays, and then we just write like a happy birthday, and then they get a sticker that says happy birthday. Like even your son, I think, would be excited. His birthday's coming up, and they get to wear like a sticker that, on the week of their birthday.
Before their birthday happens, or after?
That's a good question. No, it has to be before,
Okay,
right? Because after wouldn't be fun.
yeah.
I mean, Christy keeps talking about her birthdays.
Who's gonna have the birthday that week gets,
Yes.
They did that for us too.
Did you like it?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Even,
Honey and butter. And then seal it up.
Okay. What was that?
I was gonna say, even if I'm not frustrated,
Oh,
whatever,
oh.
it's such a thing that,
Yeah.
you know, they can make any.
I don't know.
So that's it. That's all I have. I don't know if anybody has any questions or concerns.
We're talking about lanyards.
Yes.
These things.
Yes.
We can get different ones.
We're gonna get new ones. Yeah. It's gonna be just says the symbol for rooted youth. Does that make sense? Even though, because it's kind of
So we'll go in the room, order room,
yeah.
okay, pick up the lanyard,
Mhm.
and then bring it back to us the same day.
Yes. Yeah. And then just put it back. Then you don't have to bring it home. There'll be a box there. Grab yourself a coffee. I would like some snackies there too. So, just for the teachers. It's like a little teacher lounge, but you have to come. It's only there between 10 and 10:15. Then it's shut down. It's gone.
So is it incentive?
Yeah. Yes. Get there early. Power bars. Yeah. There we go. What's your favorite snack, Chip? Or- yes, Nancy.
Hot wings.
Talk about, mainly you're talking about the big kids, if they come, early,
Yes.
the teacher can get there by 10. How about downstairs?
Yeah, like Yeah, because the kids,
Supposed to be before 10:30, I mean,
well,
you have to be here before at 10, you know.
yeah.
Sometimes I'm copying stuff.
Oh, okay.
upstairs.
Yeah, so like
So, I
10:15.
mean, do I need to receive the kids?
At 10:15.
10:15?
Yeah, so we start receiving kids at 10:15.
Okay, okay.
And like, again, like that's just that
Do we have
15 minutes
food
until,
allergies? Food allergies?
yeah.
Food allergies?
It should say it on their sticker.
It's 10:15.
Like Judah's allergic to bananas.
Me too.
Oh,
I don't think anyone
Oh,
knows
wow.
tried it.
tried it, weird.
No, but
What was that, Lisa?
No, it's.
Oh.
He's allergic to tricycles.
Oh,
So we can't have nuts, we
He's
can't
allergic to
have
dairy,
any
eggs,
nuts.
beef, pork, and shellfish.
who's allergic to nuts?
Seems like we have a couple that.
Pork?
Okay.
Not nuts.
Pork?
What is it?
Dairy, eggs, beef, pork, and
Eggs?
shellfish.
We can't have eggs or
Chicken and
bananas.
turkey. A lot.
So I guess we just have goldfish. Yeah, you can choke on it too.
Well, you know, we were hoping he don't grow, but every time we go back, we get
Okay.
an allergy, so.
So,
Look, we did that, that's how we found out.
So we
Allergic to
should all be
shellfish.
recruiting.
yeah.
Before.
And it's only one Sunday, like, sometimes people don't, like, we won't drag them into multiple Sundays. The plan is like one volunteered Sunday, especially on a Thursday, or, yeah, especially on a Thursday too.
Thursday's a bigger.
Yeah.
But no, he reads that.
Would you say that? Yeah, big need. So, yeah, please be in prayer for current teachers, need for more teachers, creative ideas, parent involvement, kids worship leader. Because there was an I talk about doing like on a Thursday night, doing like changing it up and like having all the kids go together, doing kids worship and then break out and break off. But
That's great.
would you like to close this in prayer?
Sure. Lord, I just thank you for Carrie and just all of her energy and her wisdom and just her leadership. Lord, bless her, bless all of these teachers, Lord, that have, that because they love our kids, Lord, they're just taking the time to teach them and to prepare lessons and to be available to be used by you, Lord. It's just such a blessing. And so, Lord, I pray that you bless them abundantly, Lord, and we especially pray for the children, Lord. And in this day and age where they're being hit with so many things, Lord, we just want to be a place where they can learn of you. And this could be a place of a shelter in the midst of the storm. It could be a place where they can, that they can come to know you in a deeper way and come to follow you, Lord. And we just pray, Lord, also that you would grow and expand and we thank you for the birds that are coming, but Lord, also bring those families in San Clemente that don't know you, Lord. We want you to give us the souls of our city, Lord, and just those that don't know you. And use the kids, Lord. Oftentimes the kids is the way they come in. And so, Lord, I pray that you would just go before us and that you continue to lead us in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you, God.
Good job.
She's sure.
Very
She's excited.
Yeah.
I don't think you have my contact information. How are we gonna put a list out for everybody? Get their number,
Yes.
email?
Yeah, I'm gonna, okay, so I'll send the answers to the Genesis, I'll send the schedule out for September and October, and I'll send, it's okay to send everybody's contact info, right? Everybody, okay, so I'll send everybody's contact info, yours will be on there.
There's also a group you can make on the planning center where you can do emails through that as well. And if you're in planning center, it will,
Okay.
everyone I think here is in there, so.
Okay. I'll figure that out, I would work on
It's
that.
actually convenient to send
It is.
formulate reminders too.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can actually schedule people in